Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates from recipes you like.
For the
Chimichanga
filling, add some oil, about 2 tablespoons. When the oil is hot enough, let's add jeera, about half a teaspoon, and let it to crackle. And now add chopped onions, about 1 medium size. Add now cauliflower, about 1 cup, florets of cauliflower. Let's sprinkle some water so that the cauliflower gets easily tender. Add salt to taste. We'll keep this to cook on a low heat for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, let's remove the lid and put the flame again to a high. Let's now add about 1 finely chopped carrot. Saute this together with the gobi. Add half a cup of fresh green peas or frozen peas. 1 capsicum finely chopped. Let's now add the spices, about 1/4 teaspoon of haldi, that is turmeric powder, about half a teaspoon of chaat masala, half a teaspoon of dry mango powder. As this is basically a recipe of leftover rotis, you can even make it with any kind of a dry sabzi or vegetable mix that you already have,
or you can prepare any mix of vegetables as you like.
Now since 5 minutes we have been sauteing the veggies, it has become quite tender. Now add small cubes of paneer, that is cottage cheese. If you want, you can even add tofu to it.
About 100 grams.
Let's add half a teaspoon of garlic paste and half a teaspoon of ginger paste, half a teaspoon of green chili paste, or as per your taste. Add half a teaspoon of coriander powder. Add half a teaspoon of garam masala. We'll keep this to cook on a low heat till it gets tender. After 10 minutes of slow cooking, veggies have properly mixed and become tender. Let's add 1 tablespoon of chopped coriander over it. Put off the heat and we'll let it to sit till it comes down to a room temperature.
For the chimichanga
rotis or the chapati, take about 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Add to it salt according to your taste, or about half a teaspoon. Black pepper powder, or add coarsely ground black pepper, about half a teaspoon. Kalonji, about half a teaspoon. Add about 3 tablespoons of margarine or oil. Mix everything well.
Chimichanga
is usually prepared with leftover rotis, but here we are starting from the basic. We are preparing a paratha dough, adding water. Now we will make a soft dough like we make it for the paratha or roti. The dough is soft and spongy. Let's keep it covered and let it to set for about half an hour. After half an hour, the dough is ready, all set.
Make big lemon-sized balls out of the dough and spread it into a 8-inch diameter roti.
We need to cook it for just 20 seconds on both sides.
Or you can bake it only on one side on which the filling will be placed. As you can see, they are really thin and soft. You can keep them stored in the refrigerator in a Ziploc bag over a week. We had already kept some chapatis stored in the fridge few days back. We took them out an hour before using them.
Let's fill them up with the filling that we had prepared.
And seal it using a toothpick. If you don't want to insert the toothpick, you can keep the folded side upside down. Let's see another example of a square shaped roti. We are adding here a beans filling that is considered to be a main ingredient in the Mexican chimichanga. If you want, along with the filling, you can also add a little bit of grated cheese into it. Placing them on the baking dish, brush them with little bit of olive oil to get that golden crust. Now we will bake these chimichanga for about 25 to 30 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. As you can see, they have come out really nice, crispy with a golden crust. Do make them and enjoy them in your tea time. Serve it with any kind of a sauce as you like. If you liked the video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe the channel, and if you didn't, still we will love to hear from you, so post your valuable comments and suggestions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you with another episode of recipes you like. Till then, keep healthy and enjoy cooking.